With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
And I don't know that I would say that I'm totally surprised that it's 3-0 right now. I mean, I knew they were capable of going on a run like this, but to come in and put it to them the way they have, that's what I think all three of us maybe didn't expect. But I just think it shows the character of this ball club. And it starts right at the top. I think it's a really good reflection of the manager that he's got them to where they are right now.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Washington Nationals.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who will get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at Terry Francona's Tribe's starting 9. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, I'm watching the man they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. He's coming off a multi-home run game, and he'll try and build off that momentum. We'll see if they try to approach him any differently throughout this game.
Joe Ross is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Stepping in, Francisco Lindor, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
And this is a nice way to settle into a ball game. A good slider there for the punch out. That'll help you get in rhythm and get you mentally involved right from the outset.
Michael Brantley will dig in now, coming off one of the best offensive performances we've seen in a World Series game for quite some time.
Oh, really just a game for the ages there. He put on a one-man show, and you can bet he probably won't see the same kind of pitches that he saw last time out. He'll be a lot more careful when he's at the dish.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Marte's after it. And that's the second out of the inning.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Number 8 will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The short hit hard. Turner scoops it up, and he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And from deep in the hole, he got him. What a play, and that ends the inning. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about keeping the series alive?
Well, hopefully with the wind blowing out, you're not going to see too many guys in that lineup with their eyes too big thinking, oh my gosh, I'm just going to hit it out there into that wind. Stay focused, but if you get something up in the zone, drill it.
Carlos Carrasco gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What do you have for us on him, Ike?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Tribe stacks up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, the last place you want to hit it, to the shortstop. Actually, anywhere between second and third base. That's how much range he has out there at this position. Very aggressive player, makes a lot of great defensive plays.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Carrasco pauses. The 2-2 pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Brantley going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Oh, man, he had him down in the count, but he just couldn't seem to make that final pitch to put him away. And then the question becomes, does this thing have enough height to get over the wall? Well, here's the answer. Not quite, but he didn't miss it by much.
Cal Clifton will stand in, and this pitching staff has kept his bat silent throughout the series so far.
Yeah, just 2 hits for him so far, but you got to figure he's due. I don't think they're going to hold him down all series long.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Bryce Harper will dig in here, and it's been a series to forget for him so far as you see the numbers there.
And with these guys just 1 game away from going home, he may not have too many more opportunities to turn things around. He's got to make every at-bat count from here on out.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Brantley, 2 down. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Yeah, this will get the runner up to third with 2 away, but it looked like it might have had a chance to get down initially. Good job to run it down out there in the alley.
Jonathan Scope will dig in now, and he's picked the wrong time of year for his bat to go silent.
Yeah, just 1 hit in the series so far for him, and they're going to have to get more out of his bat. But he's got to make sure he doesn't press up there, or that average is going to continue to go south.
Has to be thinking strikeout here to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. After 1, no score. Ronnie Chisenhall makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, catcher, Yan Gomes.
In now, Yan Gomes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, kind of strangely, Holiday has a bit of a reputation for rewarding the high strike. And that can really upset the hitter sometimes because the pitcher isn't usually trying to throw it there. So we'll see if any of that shows up.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 6.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
Carlos Santana will get a shot here, and he's looking to get off the schneid. Hitless in the series so far.
And he's an important guy to get going. If they're going to have any chance in this series, he really needs to start getting a little more involved.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And, of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Abraham Almonte set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Giovanni Urshela gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2.
Yep, 1-2.
High and deep to left center field. Marte going back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Anthony Rendon will get a chance here, and you see the numbers for the series. He just has not gotten going yet.
Now, and if they're going to get back in this series, they're going to need him to get back in the groove because this pitching staff has buried him so far.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Standing in now, Wilson Ramos. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
It wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Justin Bohr takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almonte has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid it off that one.
Still 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. All even at 2-2. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. Almonte is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. Carlos Carrasco set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
1-2 as he chases the slider. Boy, tough enough to be an American League pitcher swinging the bat as it is. How about having to deal with pitches like that?
One word, Matty, unfair.
Push to the right side. Oh, and he botches it.
Boy, I'm not really sure what happened right there. I wonder if he might have lost that ball in the lights, but that seems like a ball that he should have caught.
Stepping in now, Francisco Lindor lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Clifton. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And you know the problem with his slider, and it almost sounds stupid to say it, but sometimes it can literally move too much. I mean, it's a great pitch, don't get me wrong. But here, look at how far this thing runs in. That's a pitch that can be hard to control at times, and here it winds up costing him.
Number 8 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Clifton racing back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, this was going to get one home easily, and I thought that they might get two out of this. You're going to see this ball bangs off the wall on the fly, and they'll wind up holding that second runner at third base. So it's an RBI double with a chance now to maybe bring home a couple more.
Into the box now, Lonnie Chisenhall. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. His second home run of the series. As the Indians continue to pull away, it's now 4-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In now, Yan Gomes. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bohr is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The batter.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Standing in now, Carlos Santana. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5, and the Indians have taken a 4-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Joe Ross, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Swinging a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Urshela backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
Now after the 4-run inning, we'll get to see if he approaches things any differently now that he's working with the lead. You know, you figure the approach will be similar, but that's a good job anyway of getting the first out here.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, you're always gunning for a strikeout when he's at the plate because his legs make him so dangerous, even when he hits just a slow grounder. So nice job of keeping him off base right there.
Into the box, Cal Clifton. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Urshela is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 4-0. Abraham Almonte come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Giovanni Urshela.
Giovanni Urshela is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Marte going back. but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it into third with a one-out triple.
Well, this is as tough a play as a center fielder has to make. The ball's over his head, and he nearly pulls it in as you see him jump for it, but it winds up off the wall. By the time he's able to find the baseball, there's no way to prevent this from becoming a triple.
Carlos Carrasco will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
2-1. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Francisco Lindor will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out 0 for 2 thus far. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
That's a great example of one teammate picking up another there. After the guy before him struck out and couldn't drive the run in, he gets him off the hook here by knocking in the run with 2 away.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Indians 5 and the Nationals nothing. Bryce Harper is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Brantley sprinting after it. A quick out number 1.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
So 1 gone, and here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. Solo home run here off the bat of Jonathan Schoop. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Well, one thing you can say about this ball club, they are not going to go down without a fight. I mean, you don't make it this far into the postseason without having a lot of heart. So they're going to battle the whole way.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. Smoked on the ground left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Ramos.
Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. He singled his last time up. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here comes the payoff pitch. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air and deep to left center field. Almonte ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Now batting,
Justin Bohr is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center field. Almonte racing back, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 5-2 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
They'll try to chip away at this lead here with 2 away. Triple cuts the lead to 3, but another base hit can quickly make this a 2-run game.
In now, Trey Turner. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Brantley. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, these guys just needed a little spark to get them back in the ball game. They've gotten a couple here. This is their second home run of the inning, and it gets them to within 1 run. They're right back in it.
Stepping in now, Joe Ross. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Urshela is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. We played 4 full. The Tribe lead this one 5-4. Number 8 will dig in. 1 for 2 with a double in this one. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You talk about a guy who's really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. And he's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Lonnie Chisenhall steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. One and 1, here it comes. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And safe, says the first base umpire, as the throw was too late.
Up next for Cleveland,
Gio Gonzalez is going to take over here in inning number 5 as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep them in the game here.
number 47.
Yan Gomes will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as they'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Drilled right back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
This is a nice play up the middle. You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire onto first for the double play.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer so far in the series, and it's now 7-4.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Standing in now, Abraham Almonte. Hot shot to third. Rendon is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 7 and the Nationals 4. Starling Marte will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit to short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight, as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Cal Clifton will get his 3rd shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy is really seeing the ball well.
The 1-2 pitch. Little chopper back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Right fielder number 34.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he pops it up back behind second base. Lindor is there for it, and that retires the side. So a good job for him there to bounce back after giving up 4 last time around. 5 innings complete. It's the Indians 7 and the Nationals 4. Giovanni Urshela makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. Gonzalez is ready. Here it comes on 3-2. Hard liner toward short, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
And you can tell when these guys have gone up to the plate, they've had a plan. You know, they're just not wildly swinging, hoping for things to work out. They've been looking for specific pitches in specific locations. The advanced scouts, they've earned their pay in this one.
Carlos Carrasco will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, second baseman
Francisco Lindor gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. On the ground to third. Rendon has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They hold a 7-4 lead. Jonathan Scope gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Anthony Rendon will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Wilson Ramos.
Wilson Ramos Stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of Game 4 on the show after this. Back here at Nationals Park, Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point.
Hector Neris
is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Michael Brantley will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he begins the 7th inning with a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Into the box, number 8. Scorched to third. Fielded by Rendon. And he's retired 1 away.
You know, usually I'm going to jump on the hitters when they fail to move runners over, but hey, look, that pitcher, he did a good job. I mean, he knows what they're trying to do, so he makes it as tough as possible to hit the ball to the right side. That's using your head out there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Yan Gomes comes forward to bat again. He was the victim of a double play last time around.
Well, 2 outs here, so not going to happen again at least.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They hold a 7-4 lead. Zach McAllister will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Zach McAllister.
Leading off the inning, Justin Bohr, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Hit out towards second. Lindor gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 50, Hector Neris.
Daniel Murphy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20, Daniel Murphy.
On the ground to the right side. Lindor has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Brian Morris will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Carlos Santana will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Ah, way to get dirty. The throw. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
This is a case where a guy's trying to do a little too much. That's a great play to dive and get to this ball, but then he tries to make a superhuman throw, and the ball just takes off on him.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Giovanni Urshela ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Good battle. Count remains full. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. This is hit high and deep out to left. Clifton going back on it, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Kyle Crockett will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
59, Kyle Crockett.
Angel Ojeda will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Hit in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
This is a guy that doesn't really have great velocity, so when he elevates the fastball, it can lead to big problems. He gets away with it this time, though.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Indians 9 and the Nationals 4. Sean Armstrong is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Sean Armstrong.
Leading off the inning, Starling Marte. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
Cal Clifton stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full. Count is full. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Yeah, this is just not his night. He's hit the ball hard a few times now, but he still doesn't have a hit to show for it.
Bryce Harper will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone, a home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. His 2nd home run of the series as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
Jonathan Scope will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
In now, Anthony Rendon. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, they've done a really good job against this guy so far. And it's the first time in the series that they've held him without a hit.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Chisenhall on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. The Indians on top, 9-6. Back now with baseball on the show from the nation's capital. Just down the street from that building, we are set for what remains in this one. Taylor Jordan come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Striding in to start the 9th, Michael Brantley, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Belted high and deep into right center. Marte ranging back, still going back. Solo shot to right center. His 4th long ball of this series as they open up a 4-run lead.
Wow, these guys have really come in here and just put it to this pitching staff. We've seen guys jumping on pitches like this all game long. And this is going to extend that lead out to 4 runs here in the top of the 9th. And that may turn out to be more than enough to finish this one off.
Stepping in now, number 8. Grounded to third. Rendon takes it in. On to first, so a good bounce-back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
You know, there's no such thing as a routine grounder with this guy. If you take your time, he's going to be safe. He'll beat it out. So that's a nice job of getting rid of it quickly and getting him at first base.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Here it comes on 1-1. Tap fouled at home plate. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Marte. And that's the 3rd out. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. It's the Indians 10 and the Nats 6. Cody Allen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Wilson Ramos will be the one to start things off with his guys in need of a 9th inning rally here if they're going to force a Game 5. Allen's ready, trying to work it full on 3-1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
First baseman,
Justin Bour ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
This is just an excellent pitch right here. The location right at the bottom of the strike zone. And if you don't get him to swing through it, hopefully he's going to hit that ball on the ground somewhere and you'll get ground ball outs. But they'll take that strikeout for out number 1.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your 2nd out of the inning.
And, you know, when you got a 4-run lead on the mound, get ahead in the count and then make them fish for something. I mean, that's just classic pitching strategy right there.
Kareem Higgin will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Higgin.
And that's going to do it. It's all over, and the Indians are the world champs.
And you know what? I bet the only thing they wish they could have done a little bit differently is win this thing in front of their home crowd. But you know what? I don't think anyone's complaining about that right now. They are a very deserving World Championship club, and congratulations to the entire organization.
Back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.